Christina, your stream is live. Now you can make me the co-host.
Thank you, Todd. Welcome, live streamers. All right. Awesome. Vinyasa yoga, 1 minute. Bella, come here. This is my dog, Bella. She's a yogi dog. Not an official employee of Get Set Up, but my partner. Can you do some yoga with us today? Huh? Yeah. Good. Hello, everyone. So happy you're popping on this beautiful Wellness Wednesday. Always make sure when you come to the mat, you have water with you. We must stay hydrated. Hi, Joseph.
Hello, how are you?
Fabulous. Just fabulous today.
It is fabulous.
I love Wellness Wednesday.
So we say welcome to California.
Welcome to Long Beach, California.
Yeah, welcome to California.
Here we are in all of its glory. We have peaches almost ready to harvest. We have orange blossoms happening. The fragrance is so fantastic. It's amazing. It's amazing. Hi, Marianne. Nice to see your pretty face.
Good morning.
Good morning. Hi, Sierra. We had, the whole neighborhood was down yesterday, so I apologize. It was very, it's very upsetting. I missed class. I missed all of you so very much. So we'll make it up. Though yoga for beginners tomorrow. We're doing it. All right. As everyone is popping on, I will share my screen. Talk about today's class on Wellness Wednesday, Vinyasa Flow. For those of you who have been with me, we move. Asana is movement with breath. Every yoga class is moving with breath, but we put, a little bit more emphasis on it, and we flow a little bit more. There's a lot more movement throughout poses in this class. This class super helps with core strengthening. It helps improve flexibility and balance, right? So we work on creating the balance in our bodies, and it's great for our heart health. I'm Kristina from Long Beach, California. Hence, I get to work outside, have these amazing vegetables and fruits growing around me. It's incredible. My bio is right there. But I say this all the time, and I mean it with all my heart and soul. This is my bio. You can read it here. You can read it on the website. But I am all about being the most authentic, strongest version of myself. And that's what I want for every single human who walks on the face of the planet or who is on the space station, right? Because we have people off the planet now. We can't forget them. So that's really what I'm all about. I know people say, I can't do yoga. I'm not flexible enough. I'm not strong enough. But I believe that if you have a body and if you have breath, you can do yoga. And yoga is an amazing tool and avenue to get to feel the most authentic part of yourself. So that's why I practice. That's why I teach. That's why I'm here practicing with you, because I just want everybody to feel that mind, body, soul connection. Get Set Up. Isn't it a great platform? Are we having so much fun learning on this platform? We learn from each other. I learn from you, you learn from me. It helps me to, if you have your cameras on, and I can really get a pulse of where the class is at and how I need to modify or make different cues. So if you're comfortable, please, please, please have your camera on. It really does help, and it makes a difference. It kind of builds a community. It's kind of nice. If you are live streaming, everybody wave to live streamers. Hi, live streamers. Hey, register for a class and join us in person. We'd love to have you. Get Set Up does not get paid to promote any specific products. And we have Todd with us. Todd is our Get Set Up TA today. Everybody say hi, Todd. Hi, Todd. Thank you, Todd, so much. Really appreciate all your support. If you have any technical questions, any questions about navigating the website, registering for a class, Todd is your guy. So is everybody ready for Vinyasa Flow? Yes. Susan, it's so nice to see you. Welcome back. Welcome back. All right, I will mute all. But as always, if you have a question about what's happening, you can put it in the chat, or you can unmute yourself and quietly get my attention and ask me a question. So if you're feeling lightheaded, if a pose doesn't work for you and you can't, and I'm not giving the modification, just ask me, and we can find your pose. We can find a modification for your body in that pose. Okay? We got it? Yeah, happy Wellness Wednesday. I'm so happy to be here with you. All right. My dog Bella will be joining us today. We will start in an easy pose. So just move the fleshy parts out away from your sits bones. And again, sit on a pillow or a blanket to elevate your glutes, right? To take the pressure off your hip flexors. And also, if you need a pillow and a blanket underneath your knees to support you, or blocks, please make that modification. My dog has my blanket today. So let's place the palms on the thighs. Let's close our eyes. Let's gently close the lips. We're going to connect to our Ujjayi breath right away. So Ujjayi breath is inhaling and exhaling through the nose. So you take a deep inhale through the nose. You feel it fill each cavity of your body up. This is my favorite part of Ujjayi breath, is on the exhale, there's a slight constriction in the back of the throat, which creates an audible wave-like sound. So if we were in class together, we could hear our neighbors' audible Ujjayi exhale. So try that a couple times. There's that slight constriction in the back of the throat. So just take a nice deep inhale, grow tall. Exhale it out the nose. Do a few of these at your own pace. Each time, slow down and deepen each breath. Feel the sits bones grounded into the mat or wherever you're seated. Roll the shoulders back and down. Double chin back so the neck is in line with the spine, really stacking your each vertebra. Inhale, lift the head gently off the neck. When you exhale, maintain the length, but roll the shoulders down and back. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale it out the mouth. Gently blink open the eyes. bring the fingertips out wide. Walk them out. Feel the active. When you walk them out, feel how active your arms can get there. Take an inhale, flip the palms, rise. Nice and slow, like you're drawing up a ball of energy from the earth. We exhale, prayer hands to heart center, drawing that earth energy into our being. And then we inhale it up into the universe. We exhale, palms down, bringing it back down into the earth. Inhale, flip the palms, lift active arms. Exhale, prayer hands to heart center. Inhale, prayer hands up. Exhale, palms down. Let's pause here for a moment. Keep your arms active though. Each movement, right? When we are here and we're flipping the palms, there's an external rotation in your arm, in your shoulders. I want you to feel that. It's active in the arms, and we draw them up and we're warming up our shoulders, right? And then when we put prayer hands to heart center, press the prayer hands together. Make this active. Feel the activity in the chest going on. And then you press it up like it's a force of energy. And then palms down, rotating the shoulders again, right? So every single movement we make is dynamic. So try to close your eyes. We move slow with intention and mindfully. Fingertips stretched out 2 more times. We inhale, flip the palms, rise. Slow. Feel the biceps warming up. Prayer hands, draw them on the exhale to the heart center. Feel the heat between the palms. Inhale, prayer hands rise, slow. Exhale, flip the palms and draw them down. Inhale, flip the palms up, rise. Exhale, prayer hands to heart center. Inhale, arms up and over. Exhale, down. Roll those shoulders up, back, and down. Forward, down, and around. Pause in stillness. Bring those knees in, hug them in, rock side to side. Close the eyes, bow the forehead gently. Move the shoulders down away from the ears. Awareness is on your lower back and your hips. Pause in stillness, and let's reverse the crossing. And if you forgot, don't worry, I do it all the time. So here we're going to work on warming up our torso. So we'll inhale, flip the palms up. Keep your left palm up because we're going to exhale, draw the right palm to the left thigh. Inhale, rise, lift that left arm. Exhale, bend over to the right. Pause here. Have your gaze be wherever it's comfortable on your neck and breathe. Keep from rounding forward. Try to keep the shoulders stacked. If this is too much on your shoulder, left shoulder, you can put your left hand on your hip, right? You're still getting that benefit of the lengthening of the left side. Breathing deeply here. On your next inhale, rise. Exhale, fingertips back down. Inhale, flip the palms, rise. Leave that right palm up. Bring that left palm to the right thigh. Inhale, rise. Exhale, bend over to the left. Relax the neck wherever it is. Breathe deeply. Smile from the inside out. Can you feel the torso? Can you feel the core engagement here? The core has to be engaged or else we could fall forward or back. Take an inhale, lift, and bring it down. This time we will inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist to the right. Tap the fingertips, the left fingertips on the right thigh, the right fingertips behind the glutes. We inhale, rise. And we exhale, twist to the left. Tap. Inhale, rise. Exhale, forward. inhale forward, sorry. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, rise. Exhale, twist to the left. Yes. Inhale, rise. And exhale, palms down right in front of you. Shoulders back and down. Get that nice long spine. Walk the hands forward just a bit until you feel it. Keep the back flat and the neck in line with the spine. And gently sway side to side. Giving those hips a little movement, priming them, getting them ready for a nice flow. Pausing in stillness. See if you walk a little forward, a little bit more, if you can hinge forward. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. We just are noticing our bodies, right? And then gently sway side to side if you can again. Ah, so nice. Inhale, pause, and then walk the hands up. All right, my friends, we're going into tabletop. So let's stack our joints. Wrist creases are in line with the mat. Fingertips are spread. You're gonna push the fingertips into the mat, but really press the upper body between the thumb and the index finger. Rotate the inner elbows forward. Get a nice flat back so you're not hanging, you're not sagging your belly, and you're not tucking your tail. We have a nice flat back. The shoulders are away from your ears and the neck is in line with the spine. From here, we extend that right leg long and then we just begin to pulse front and back. Warming up our right leg, getting it ready. Pause in stillness. Right here, I want you to engage your core, bring the navel close to the spine. Lift that right leg. Keep the toes reaching towards your mat. Take an inhale, engage the core. Exhale, cross the right foot over to the left. When you get to that stopping point, plant the toes. Inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, peek over the left shoulder. Getting a nice left side, right side body stretch here. Breathe deeply. Keep those inner elbows reaching forward, right? Because the minute we start bending our elbows, we compromise our joints. On your next inhale, bring your gaze back to center. Lift that right foot, bring it back, extend, push the foot into the wall, and then bring that knee down. And extend the left leg and shift front and back. Pause in stillness, engage the core, feel the navel going in towards the spine, lift that left leg. Check your toes, are they reaching towards the mat, right? Because if they're reaching out towards the wall or in, our hips are rotated and we do not want that. We want them nice and strong and level. Take an inhale, exhale, shift the left foot over to the right, plant the toes. Inhale, find the length. Exhale, gaze over the right shoulder. See if you can see those toes. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. Breathe deeply. Inhale, bring the gaze back to center. Lift that left foot, bring it back. Press the heel into an imaginary wall and then lower the knee. Take an inhale and then exhale the glutes to the heels. Drop your elbows and roll your wrists. Right, always giving our joints some love. Come into child's pose, stretch out those shoulders. And then inhale, come into tabletop. Okay, for those of you who are going into down dog with me, tuck your, and for those of you who stay in tabletop, you just stay active. Make sure you have the foundation in the upper body, right? So the wrist creases are in line with the mat. You're pressing the weight between your thumb and the index finger and you're rotating those inner elbows forward. Your wrists are directly under your shoulders. This is the foundation of tabletop, down dog, and plank pose. We talk about this a lot in yoga for beginners. So from here, we tuck our toes on the inhale. On the exhale, we lift the knees, we bring the tailbone up, and we draw the head down towards the mat, pushing the palms into the mat, pushing our shoulders away from our ears, bringing the shoulder blades up towards our tailbone, And if it feels good, pedal it out, bending one knee at a time, nice and slow. If you're in tabletop, just shift the hips side to side. You're getting the same benefits. Breathe deeply. Such a great exercise to do. Let's pause in stillness. Tabletop, so pressing the heels into the mat. It doesn't matter if they ever touch. Pushing the chest closer to the thighs, creating more of like a letter V in the body. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no. I know this isn't easy. We're building strength. Take an inhale. Exhale, walk the feet to the hands. I was doing the opposite. And then sway side to side. Take a look at your feet. Make sure they're hip distance. And it's like you have skis on, so they're going straight. Pause in stillness. Inhale, find your half lift. Nice and strong. Shoulders back and down, flat back. Take an inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Knees are bent, arms out to the side. Inhale, rise. The knees are the last to straighten. Your back is flat. Yes. Exhale, prayer hands to heart center. Inhale, the arms up and overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the hands. We're going to inhale, step it back to plank. Drop the knees. Rotate those inner elbows forward. So your plank can be here with the knees down. You can lift the knees for a moment, see how you feel there, then drop them again. Just kind of play with your core. Where are you at with your core strength? This is a great little test. From your plank, wherever you are, you take an inhale, you exhale, down dog. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, walk the feet to the hands. Inhale, forward fold. Exhale. Oh, I said half lift, I'm so sorry. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold, knees are bent, arms out to the side. Inhale, rise. Exhale, prayer, hands to heart center. Place your hands on your waist. Make sure your feet are hip distance, so you pivot on one foot, bring the heel in, right? Yes, Susan, yes. I see you.
I'm sorry, quick question.
No.
When you were in four point and crossing one leg over the other leg that was extended, couldn't tell, were you balancing on two limbs, two arms, or one arm and one knee? You were using two hands.
Yeah, you talking about at the beginning?
Yes, that was a little bit back.
Yes. And after class, I will go, after class, I'll go over that with you.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes. And you know what, Susan? Thank you. If we'll do that in yoga for beginners tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah. But we'll talk about it after class as well. All right. Where are we? Oh, we're in mountain. Okay. We're in mountain pose. Our hands are on our hips. Ground all four corners of the feet into the mat. Lift the toes. They're just like pretty little displays. We don't put any weight on them. The tailbone's reaching towards the mat, and your belly, your navel is in towards the spine. Roll the shoulders down. So I don't know about you, but when I roll my shoulders down, my lower back has a tendency to overarch. So I have to re-correct. So if you need to re-correct then. Bring the neck in line with the spine, palms facing forward. Close your eyes. Just take a couple breaths in mountain pose. Because it's awesome. Breathe deeply here. Ground. Feel the four corners of your feet grounded into the mat, into the earth. Feel every inhale. Feel the crown of your head lifting off the neck, creating so much space in your body. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Bring the hands to the hips. We're going to ground into that right foot. Step that left foot back, and we come into a high lunge. So the ball of the left foot is on the mat. The left heel's lifted. The right knee is tracking the second toe, and directly above or behind the ankle. It never shoots over. So important. So here, I love this pose so much because it really challenges our balance. So here, I don't know if you can see, but my left hip is rotated open. So watch this. We're going to shift the right hip back and bring that left hip forward, getting neutral hips. That helps with the balance, the strengthening balance of our muscles, of our inner thighs. So now we lift the arms up and overhead. We take a deep inhale. We exhale, prayer hands to heart center. We inhale, prayer hands up and overhead. We exhale, prayer hands to heart center. This whole time, you're shooting the left hip forward and the right hip back. You find a focal point to help with your balance. If you need to hold on to something, go ahead. Prayer hands are at heart center. Inhale, rise. Nice and slow. Engagement, right? Exhale, prayer hands. Inhale, arms up and overhead. This time we take the arms on the exhale and we bring them out and we bring them back. So maybe you can clasp your hands. If you can't, you can have your fingertips touch, or you can just reach them back. So whatever works for your body, wherever you are, bring the arms down so you feel the chest open, and now you're getting a soft back bend. Open the chest, and then if you can't, lift the arms a little bit more off the back. This whole time, right hip shoots back, left hip comes forward. So here, we're getting a left hip flexor strength. We're building the inner thigh strength, the quad strength. How's your knee? Your right knee, is it tracking your second toe? Breathing deeply, take an inhale, bring the arms up and overhead. Exhale, frame that right foot. Get a nice long spine, shoot the right hip back. Inhale, and then exhale, the left foot meets the right, forward fold. Inhale, find your strong half lifts. Exhale, forward fold, plant the back hand, step it back to your version of plank. So the knees are down, keep the toes tucked, or they can be up. And if you want to play with your strength, you can. Keep reaching those elbows in forward. Take an inhale, exhale, down dog. Pedal it out. Pause in stillness. Rotate those inner arms in towards the ears. Take a strong inhale, and then exhale, walk the feet to the hands. Forward fold. Inhale, half lifts. Exhale, forward fold. Knees are bent, arms out to the side. Inhale, rise. Exhale, prayer hands to heart center. Bring the hands to the waist. Feel those neutral hips, right? So if you bend one knee and keep the other straight, you can feel how your hips adjust. I want you to really feel and connect to the hips. So from here, ground into the left foot and step the right foot back. So you are on the ball of your right foot, the right heel is lifted, and that leg is hip distance, so it's not out wide. Good. That right hip shifting forward, the left hip's back. We inhale, the arms up and overhead. Roll the shoulders back and down. Take a look at your left knee. Where is it? Everybody looks good. I love the modifications that are being made for your body. Great job. We take an inhale, and then we exhale, prayer hands to heart center. So this is an arm workout here. I want you to feel the dynamic movements happening in the shoulders and in the arms. As we press the palms together, we inhale, rise the prayer hands up. And we exhale, prayer hands down. We inhale, prayer hands up. The whole while, right hip shooting forward, left hip's back. Exhale, down. Inhale, prayer hands up. This time we exhale, bring it out to a T, and then bring the arms all the way back. Clasp the hands if you can. Touch the fingertips or just hold your hands back. And then bring them away from the body and bring them down. So it creates a soft arch in the back and a nice, beautiful heart opener right here. Keep the gaze slightly up, protecting your neck. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, release. Inhale, the arms up and overhead. Exhale, frame that left foot. Plant the hands. Inhale, find the length in your back. Plant the hands and then step back to your version of plank. We're holding it for a moment. Keep rotating those inner elbows forward. And let's play a little if you can. Keep the navel engaged in the core, in the spine, and then lift the knees and then drop them. And then lift and drop. One more time. Lift and drop. Awesome job. Bring the glutes to the heels. Child's pose. Sway side to side. I don't know about you, but I'm building a little heat. And it's only like 60 degrees here. So pause in your child's pose. Extend those arms, have it be active. Rotate those inner arms towards your ears, shoulders back and down. Are you ready? We're going again. Inhale, find that tabletop. Rotate those arms, ground between the thumb and the index finger, flat back, neck in line with the spine. Inhale, tuck the toes. Exhale, down dog, pedal it out. This time we're gonna take an inhale, lift that right leg. Just lift it. It doesn't have to go, mine goes all the way up, but you can go here and you can keep the toes on the mat too and just tap the toes. So wherever you are, bend the knee. And if you're in tabletop, you can do this. Bend the knee, bring the knee underneath you, lift up so you're kind of like in a down dog, in a cat pose and a plank, and then place the right foot between the hands. You can grab the right calf and just pull it through. I had to do that, or you can just get up and come into this low runner's lunge. So play with your hips here. Right hip forward, left hip back. Can you feel the neutralness in your hips? Take an inhale. Exhale, plant the left knee, plant the top of the left foot, scissor in those inner thighs, engage the core, keep the neck in line with the spine. You're ready? This is balance. Inhale, rise. This takes the inner thighs, the center of our core. That's what we're building here. Check your right knee. Is it tracking the second toe and directly over or behind your ankle? Breathe here. Roll the shoulders back and down. We take an inhale. We exhale, put our hands to heart center. Roll the shoulders down. Find that nice long spine, the tailbone's reaching towards the mat. I want to just be able to see you guys. So from here, we're going to play with our balance. So I want your awareness to be on your inner thighs. I want you to keep that knee tracking the second toe. This lower part of our body, the lower part of our body stays exactly still. And we exhale, we twist to the right. And we inhale, come center. You can do this standing. You can do this seated. Exhale, twist to the right. Exhale. So listen, I say this because if this hurts your knee, also you can be on a pillow or a blanket for your knee. But you can be seated and you can be standing because this is a core workout. It is a rotation in our core. And when you twist seated or standing, you're still getting the stretch in the left side body. Everybody's balance looks amazing. Can you feel your core? Feels good, yes? That's okay. You keep a focal point wherever you are, a drishti, right? You just keep focusing, you keep breathing. One more time to the right. You guys are doing amazing. You come up, you bring the arms up and overhead. You exhale, plant, frame the right foot, tuck the left toes, lift the left knee, take an inhale, exhale, down dog. Get there however you can. Yes, pedal it out. Looking good. Pause in stillness. Inhale, lift that left leg high. Exhale, bend that knee, bring it under your body, and then grab onto the calf and bring it through. Or get up and get into this position, that's okay. I want you to know that it took me years, like 15. My hamstrings are so tight naturally to get my leg through. So push that right hip forward, the left hip back. Nice long spine, engage the core, plant the right knee, plant the top of the right foot. Before we come up, mindful movements. So you scissor the inner thighs in, the left knee's bent, tracking the second toe. Core engagement, inhale, rise. Please hold on to something if you need to. So here, that back leg always has a tendency to want to open up. So you have to use your strength. Be mindful of shooting it forward and bringing that left hip back. Roll the shoulders down. Take an inhale and then exhale, prayer hands to heart center. Woo. Take an inhale, grow tall, engage the core, lower body stays exactly the way it is, and we exhale, twist to the left. And we inhale, come back to center. And we exhale, twist to the left. And inhale, center. Keep pressing the palms together. Every exhale, we twist. Every inhale, we come back to center. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. See if you can flex your biceps. Smile, you look amazing. I love the modifications you're making. Awesome. One more time to the left, and then inhale, center. Breathing deeply, grow tall. Bring the arms overhead. Exhale, frame that left foot. Tuck the right toes, lift the right knee. Take an inhale. We exhale the right foot to the left. Make sure your feet are hip distance. Make sure they're facing forward, sway side to side. Shake your head, yes. Shake your head, no. Pause in stillness. And then inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Knees are bent, arms out to the side. Inhale, rise. Exhale, prayer hands to heart center. One more half sun salutation. We inhale the arms up and overhead. We exhale, forward fold, flat back, soft bend in those knees. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold, knees are bent, arms out to the side. Inhale, rise. Exhale, prayer hands to heart center. Pause here. Big toes touch, space between the heels like a little pizza pie. Stand in your mountain pose. We're going to inhale the arms up and overhead. Exhale, prayer hands. And when we come and we bring the prayer hands to heart center, we're also going to sit back in a chair pose. So the squeezing of the legs are together. The weight of the body is on the heels. The glutes are back. I want you to feel like you can almost fall backwards. Of course you won't. Keep the chest open. Take an inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lifts. Exhale, forward fold, bend the knees, arms out to the side. Inhale, rise. One more time, prayer hands to heart center. Take a seat on that exhale. Squeezing the inner thighs together, right? Shoulders down, long spine and neck. Navel is in towards the spine. All lift the toes, wiggle them around. Take an inhale, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lifts. Exhale, forward fold, knees are bent, arms out to the side. Inhale, rise. And exhale, prayer hands to heart center. Ground in mountain pose. Grow tall. Close the eyes, bring the neck in line with the spine. All these cues bring mindfulness and strength and flexibility to your body. Breathe in deeply. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Inhale the arms up and overhead. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, half lifts. We exhale, forward fold, plant the hands, step it back, find your plank. So drop the knees, rotate those inner elbows forward, find the stability in the palms. Press between the thumb and the index finger. Keep the toes tucked. Bring the navel in towards the spine. On your next inhale, lift the knees and then drop them. We're just playing with our strength. Lift and drop. Sierra, keep your glutes a little lower when you come up. When you bring, yes, yes. Yes, Henrietta, you look amazing. You guys look amazing. One more time. We lift the knees, we drop the knees, we bring the big toes to touch, and then we bring the glutes to our heels. Roll your wrists, sway side to side, allowing the lower back to release any tension. This was a strength building class today. So much fun. Pause in stillness. So from here, I want you to keep the elbows lifted, rotating the upper arms in. Find your tabletop. I want to work on that stretch that we did at the beginning because this is a great way to end for stretching. So we're in our tabletop. We extend that right leg long. So the arms stay, the palms stay pressing into the mat, the elbows stay forward. We lift the right leg without opening up the hip. We exhale, we cross it over the left, plant the right toes on the left. We inhale, keeping the power and strength in our arms, and we exhale, gaze over the left shoulder. Susan, is that a better, are you with me? Yes, okay. Keep those inner elbows reaching forward. And if you're sitting down, you can gaze over your left shoulder to get a nice little gentle twist. Inhale, bring the gaze back to center. Exhale, lift that right foot, bring it back, press it in to an imaginary wall, and then drop the knees. Exhale, extend that left leg, lift it up, engage the core, make sure you did not externally rotate the hip. Take an inhale, power in the arms, exhale, cross the left foot over to the right, plant the left toes. Inhale, find your length here, rotating inner elbows forward. And then exhale, gaze over the right shoulder. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. I don't know about you, but my shoulders always want to creep up to my ears here. If I'm not mindful, my elbows will bend out and then it hurts. Take an inhale, bring the gaze back to center. Lift that left foot, bring it back, drop the knee. Come into child's pose, roll your wrists. So everybody knows child's pose, you can put a block or a pillow between the feet to elevate when you bring your glutes back. Roll those wrists. Sway side to side. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, shoot the hips to the right, walk the hips to the left, getting a nice right side body stretch. So from child's pose, the hips go off to the right and we walk the hands to the left. We just gently put our forehead on the mat or we rest the right side of the head on the arm. Have a slight tuck of the chin to protect the neck always. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Inhale, walk the hands and the hips back to center, sway side to side. Pause in stillness. Take an inhale. And then exhale to shoot the hips to the left and walk the hands to the right. And breathe into that left side body. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale it out the mouth. Slowly come back to child's pose, rock side to side. So we're going to Press the palms into the mat, walk the hands up to the knees, come off of our feet and bring ourselves onto our backs nice and slow. Hug those knees in. Give them a big squeeze in, rock side to side. Pause in stillness. Bring the feet up. Bring the arms up. The toes and the fingers are reaching towards the sky. And then we're going to flex the ankles, bring the palms up to the sky. And then when we point, we bring the palms to our torsos. And just keep rotating, pointing and flexing the ankles. And just rotating the palms up and down. Now, let's create circles with the ankles and the wrists. Make sure your shoulders are on the mat. Let's reverse our circles. Let's point and flex. Pause in stillness. Reach the toes up, reach the fingers up. Place the palms behind your thighs and then straddle the legs out. So then you can grab onto your calves or your ankles. And then gently, if it feels good, rock side to side. Getting a nice stretch of the inner thighs. Take an inhale, keep the left leg straight, bend that right knee. And then extend the right leg, bend the left knee. And just alternate back and forth, getting some nice movement, moving any lactic acid. We worked our inner thighs and our quads today and our core. Final movements. Come into your happy baby. So grab onto your calves, your ankles, your feet, or you can wrap your middle and index finger around the big toes and you rock side to side. Just close your eyes and move however your body wants before we come into Shavasana. Couple more breaths. Pause in stillness. Squeeze the knees into the chest and then come into your version of Shavasana. So the knees can be bent with the feet walked out mat distance and the knees splayed in. You can be in a chair, of course. The legs can be extended long, and you can put a pillow or a blanket under your feet, under your knees. But wherever you are, bring the arms out wide, palms facing up. Tuck the shoulder blades, the chin, and the small of your back. Always make sure it's connected to the mat. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Bring your awareness to your shoulders and then release them into the mat. Relax all the muscles in your face. Soften the brow line. Release the lower jaw. A deep inhale. Exhale, allow the entire back side of the body to melt into the mat and just let go into your Shavasana for a few precious moments. Staying just as you are, begin to deepen the breath in the body. can twirl your ankles and your wrists and wiggle your fingers and your toes. Bring the arms overhead. Give yourself a nice big body stretch, stretching out the core. And then slowly draw the knees into the chest. Squeeze them in. Roll over to the most comfortable side, using your arm as a pillow, curled up in a tiny little ball. Keeping your eyes closed. If it's comfortable, use the opposite palm and bring yourself upright, comfortable seated position. Prayer hands at heart center. Slight bow of the forehead in reverence to your practice. Breathing in gratitude. We can never express enough gratitude for how amazing our bodies are. Truly miraculous. Truly, every single thing we have been through for our entire lives, here we are on the mat, practicing together, building strength, committed to our health, committed to our well-being, committed to be stronger and the best versions of ourselves. So take a deep inhale, breathing in gratitude and love for who you are. Exhaling out gratitude and love into the world. And may it be so. Bringing our awareness to gratitude, because what we appreciate appreciates, right? Anytime we feel or we're listening to a negative tape in our minds playing, that's all we have to do is breathe in gratitude and wash it away. May it be so. Divine light within me bows and honors to the beautiful, bright light within you. Namaste. I'm going to bring my computer closer so to be more intimate. Okay. All right, Vinyasa flow on Wellness Wednesday, right? We worked. Did anybody feel anything that was like you want to ask me a question about? Or Susan, did I help with that modification of that stretch?
Yes, I wanted to explain the light was hitting you in such a way. I wasn't sure if you were balancing on two limbs, opposite arm and leg extent, your leg was crossed over, but also one arm, or if it was two arms. And yes, I saw it the next time, both arms were down. So it was really 3-limb balance.
Yes, a 3-limb balance. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. Well, it's a good practice today. We're building strength, right? Feel good? Yeah. Yes, Susan.
Just one more thing to add. I don't know if this will be helpful, but sometimes in that, when we're on half kneel, trying to keep my balance, I'm pulling in my core, but if I still felt unbalanced. So when I squeezed my buttocks, my glutes, I was able to maintain balance a little bit more controlled. So just adding that in there.
Okay. Yes, I love that.
Okay.
Yes, I will tell you why I bring awareness to the core and inner thighs, because just so you understand my thinking, because our glutes and our and our quads are the largest muscle groups and they take over. They're kind of strength hogs. And if we're not consciously, mindfully engaging our inner thighs, the glutes and the hamstrings just automatically take over because they can't, right? So Susan, continue doing that. But as we keep practicing, I invite you to engage as much as you're engaging the glutes, engage those inner thighs as well.
Gotcha.
Right?
Got it.
Understand. Because I will tell you, I was an athlete. I ran. I was so strong. But you know what? I didn't cross-train my inner thighs. And that wrecked me. So our inner thighs and our inner core and the core that wraps around us, that has to be built, that has to be strong. Because as we grow old, if that's not strengthened, we won't be able to find our balance. Right? So this is we're preempting. We're preempting so that we can walk up the stairs when we're at 90, 100 and not have to use a railing, right? And we'll do that with strong inner thighs and strong core.
Got it.
Yes. So just so you understand my thinking.
Mm-hmm. I did.
Yes. I'm going to share my screen. Okay. Aren't you loving Get Set Up? Who took, I want to know who took face yoga yesterday. I wasn't able to. I had no internet in my neighborhood. It was down. So I wasn't able to. Did anybody take it? Okay. I mean, what an incredible opportunity. They're bringing in, Get Set Up is bringing in more speakers. So please always be checking the schedule and the calendar to see what's coming and share your experience with us on social media or with Liz at getsetup.io. I'm teaching 2 more classes today. I'm teaching cardio yoga, which, come on, is so fun, right? And then after a half hour after that, I teach a yin yoga, which is a little bit dreamy after cardio yoga. So I hope you guys can join us for that too. You will receive class notes after this class with a recording of the class. If you do not receive a recording of the class, you can always email help@getsetup.io, request that, and it'll be sent right away. Also, your feedback is essential for Get Set Up and me to give you what you need. So please always give feedback. We really appreciate it. And please let everybody that you know on the face of the planet know about Get Set Up. It's incredible. I'm having so much fun. I invite my friends on to take classes and we get to see each other from New England. I'm from Massachusetts and I miss all my friends so much. I practice with my friends from Italy and from Jerusalem. So please, please, please invite your friends, bring them into the Get Set Up world. Please let everybody know about it. If you are interested in hosting a group or there's a class that you would like to see on the schedule, let us know. We're open to suggestions. We're growing and we want to keep providing you with everything that you want and need to enhance the quality of your life. If you know of an organization, a business, or a company that their mission aligns with the Get Set Up mission of improving and enhancing the quality of older adults' lives, please let us know. We really want to build that partnership so that we can keep growing and, again, keep providing you the services that you need. All right. If you have any questions or concerns about registering for your next class, Todd is here to help. But before we go, any last comments or questions about this class? For those of you who have your cameras on, I just want to say thank you. It's so fun to watch strength being built. It's the highlight of my life. And for those of you who have your cameras off, I really want to hear from you. So go into the chat and tell me how it's going, or unmute yourself and share your experience. It really helps me kind of tap in and know where you're at. And for those of you who have in the past, thank you, Babette. Thank you so much. All of you, thank you for sharing your experiences with me. Yeah, it's very inspiring being together, coming together as a yoga community virtually. Yes, Susan.
Are we able, this is probably directed more towards, I can't see who, the Get Set Up. the support. Can we, even if I wasn't able to clue into the yoga, face yoga either, are we able to get that recording even if we didn't attend the class?
Todd?
You can still request the recording by sending an email at help@getsetup.io.
Thank you.
Thank you, Todd.
You're welcome.
I love and get set up that we have TAs for each class, which is so helpful. So thank you, Todd, so very much. All right, who's coming to cardio yoga? I am. Sierra. I'll be there. Who wants to join me? All right. Thank you. Have a beautiful, wonderful Wellness Wednesday, and I'll see you soon. Namaste.
Namaste.